San Antonio, Texas, and the Alamo Dome. The season reaches a conclusion. Both of these teams trying to finish with a victory in the Alamo Dome. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Fielded in the end zone, it's straight. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Houston's offense will start this game off with the football. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the tight end. Quarterback Keith makes a man miss. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Could not make his way to the corner. Let's talk for a second about Houston. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
To the air, it's Henderson. Got his man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Houston going up tempo. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first third down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a first down. Now maybe open it up even more.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Wants to fire on second down. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
And that's this guy's third catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Ford. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And that's a situation right there where the quarterback is just taking what the defense gives him. The defense has taken everything away down the field. Just take the easy throw underneath.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Back to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
When you get man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl, I got to sell him deep. I got to get a little bit of space where I can make him thinking I'm running deep, and then I sit down real quick. QB, wide receiver on the same page, first down.
Gonna look downfield again. He's got his man. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
The 11th play of this opening drive, they face a 3rd and short. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
7 for Atlanta, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Owls offense will now get its first chance with the football. Here are the guys we expect to be impact players in this one. They'll move the wide receiver. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. At the 35, he's open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to pass on second down. They're working that left side. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Owls go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Maybe some room here. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Run in the red zone. It's Tillman. And it looks as if Florida Atlantic will have enough for the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Fires quickly. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running inside. It's Tillman. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Ripping through the defense. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Owls. The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's straight. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Motion from the back. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Fry. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Defense in press coverage. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. Back to work after changing into the field. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Short completion on 1st down, and here comes 2nd and 8. The give on the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. What a good job by the defense to force that play outside.
And it's tough when you're a defense and you like to play fast and aggressive. Those counter plays are usually something that's good to run at them. But if you can be smart and stay sound and stay home and understand when people start pulling your direction, forget the fakes the other way, you can stay home, be productive, get big plays like this for your defense.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Red pass, it's complete. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
And the Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Sanford. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
The Cougars back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Looking for a man. It's Henderson. Fakes to grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Great execution on offense, and you know you're expecting man coverage in this area of the field, down close to the line of scrimmage, so the receiver has got to be able to win one-on-one, and he did just that on that TV.
For Atlantic, 7.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owl offense is out there to get this drive underway. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna run it. It's Irvin. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Got the quick pass. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab in their space. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the right side. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. We'll check on his status, but at the moment, we'll take a timeout. And the Owls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Going to the running game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. It's amazing how play by a defensive end of the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Mooney.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Clock stopped. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. And here comes the offense on second down. Motion from the wideout. Takes the handoff. It's Irvin. They knock him down right there.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because...
Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Tillman. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Owls.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Right on the money. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Back to throw, it's Henderson. He lofts one down the sideline. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Owls offense comes out ready to go to work. We are locked up to start the second half. And guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, in this drive, to start off the second half, David, you need to put something together, really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere. Knocked down for a loss.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding.
Finding some room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Irvin. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Here on third down, you might want to protect the field goal, but you have to stay aggressive. Trying to run, it's Tillman. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Trying to do it on the ground. Maybe got enough space. Touchdown, Owls.
quarterback gets a second.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's straight. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. All right, guys, so Florida Atlantic has the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats of what has been a nip and tuck affair. So the final period starts with a second down play. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. Just a little off. Incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He's going to run it. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. Houston will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a gap. It's Irvin. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to...
Snags it and he's open. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially in the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And that should be enough to give Florida Atlantic the first down.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all three timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. There's a crease. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. From the red zone, it's Irvin. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown Owls! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
26. Houston, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's straight. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. These DBs going to give a little cushion. To the air, it's Henderson. Steps away. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. Houston wants to play fast.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball.
Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
And the Cougars come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Gets the back moving. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks. Tough decision on your own side of the field. Fourth quarter, I'm trailing. Is it go time now, or do I trust my defense?
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Runs through a man. He might have space. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit, because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Escapes the pressure to his right. Oh, got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Houston. And they take it in for 6 more points. The Cougars with the immediate response.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
Timeout, Houston, their second. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Running to the left. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Florida Atlantic will send the punt unit onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And the offense just chooses to spike the ball.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. To throw, it's Henderson. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And, man, that has to be frustrating for this defense. You give up a big play. What do you want the secondary to do? Man, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback at some point. And he kept going. He kept having time to go through. If I'm a defensive back, I'm going right to the defensive line. Hey, bro, can we get some pressure on the quarterback, man? That's unacceptable.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. The throw to the outside is complete. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got a first down. They're in plus territory, and they've got a chance to win the game.
And they've trusted him to throw the football all game. I expect nothing to change whatsoever. They're going to put it on his back, or his arm, I guess you could say, and let him throw this team to victory. It's a close game, tight game. I'm rolling with my best player.
Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. Touchdown, Houston. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
He will be stopped short. They can't get the two-point conversion, and they're still up by one here in the fourth.
Houston, 27. Florida Atlantic, 27.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. So here comes the Florida Atlantic offense ready to go to work. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Looking to buy time. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. Oh, they're after him. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw on first down.